Abusia memo kwaba. Eba page you so. Page at the sugar drops page. And then your first time eba say over follow page. Na pese me yi bibi mama hwe ansana. Ya start and issue.
We begin with that attempted robbery on a taxi driver that turned deadly. It happened in the Rockaways this morning after the driver dropped off his passengers. Police say they attacked him. Then he fell to the ground and died. And now, as CBS 2's Alicia Reed reports, a Bronx community is in mourning as a big reward is offered for information leading to an arrest.
Jessica, the family is completely distraught. We're told within 2 hours of leaving for work this morning, police called with the tragic news. Kutan Gima, described as a peaceful man, took his last ride at work Saturday morning.
Why do you have to attack somebody for no reason? How much maybe is that money? And you took somebody's life. Come on.
Police say the taxi driver drove his 5 passengers to their Far Rockaway destination. And it was there at Beach 54th Street and Arverne Boulevard where the suspects didn't pay their fare and tried to rob him.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That's just awful.
Witnesses say he started chasing them, 3 males and 2 females, when he was hit in the back of the head. The taxi driver fell to the ground, hit his head, and lost consciousness. He later died at St. John's Hospital.
Right now in the house, the men's fellowship are there now. The pastor is there. Everybody is there now.
The Ghanaian community is coming together to comfort his wife and family. The 52-year-old is described as a devout Christian. He and his wife have 4 children, the oldest only 8 years old.
She's so young to hear this with 4 children. Too bad.
The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is offering a $15,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Meanwhile, friends and family are trying to wrap their minds around this terrible loss.
A loving and caring gentleman, hardworking, takes care of the family. Yeah, we've really lost a dedicated father.
Funeral expenses are being covered by Gima's employer. The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is holding a rally Sunday morning. We're told the family is expected to attend. In Alicia Reed, CBS 2 News.
Taxi drivers took a stand for justice after one of their own was killed while dropping off passengers in Queens. At a rally today, they urged the suspects to turn themselves in, and they offered support for the dead driver's grieving wife and 4 children. Eyewitness News reporter Johnny Fernandez has the story from Woodside.
Surrounded by loved ones and taxi drivers, tearful and heartbroken, Abby Gima spoke out about her husband, 52-year-old Kutan Gima.
I have no words to describe him. He was a good man. He was a good man.
Police say the 52-year-old taxi driver, a father of 4, let 5 passengers out near Beach 54th Street in Queens on Saturday morning. The fare beaters tried to leave without paying, then attack and tried to rob him. Police say the 52-year-old chased after them. Moments later, he was struck by the suspects, fell, struck his head, and died.
Probably was the first fare of his day. It was probably the first person that he picked up. And guess what? It was the last person that he picked up because his life was taken away. For what? For money? It was taken away for money. That's what it all boils down to.
Today, the New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers gathered to show support for one of their own. The union is now offering a $15,000 reward for the arrest of the people responsible for the death of the 52-year-old taxi driver. A man they say worked restlessly, especially during the height of the pandemic.
This gentleman drove his cab. He never stopped taking passengers. This, to me, is a hero like a first responder. If a doctor, a nurse, someone, a family member needed to get somewhere, he was driving the cab. He never stopped.
Members of the union and loved ones of the 52-year-old started a GoFundMe page. It's raised over $30,000, but they still want one thing answered. Why did these people commit such a horrific act? The mayor's office, in a statement, calls this death a tragedy that's not only devastating but unacceptable, saying violence will not be tolerated, which is why we're working every day to get violent criminals off our streets. It's the action Abby and her family want to see happen after a heartbreaking death to a man gone too soon.
It was my backbone. I'm lost right now. My children's hero. I don't know what to do right now. I am lost. I am lost in this.
Abusia sabahu. Aya another bia bibini ni eka. Mama sampling one more time. Na me.
We begin with that attempted robbery on a taxi driver that turned deadly. It happened in the Rockaways this morning after the driver dropped off his passengers. Police say they attacked him. Then he fell to the ground and died. And now, as CBS 2's Alicia Reed reports, a Bronx community is in mourning as a big reward is offered for information leading to an arrest.
Jessica, the family is completely distraught. We're told within 2 hours of leaving for work this morning, police called with...
It'll be joining you. Thank you very much for joining today's show. Abusia baso anwa ma comment abana metimi achia. We are someone atuye nua Ghanaian ewo New York. Rockefeller ye baby a etise Long Island. Utimi ewechi enti this Ghanaian this akatafo nipa tuntumfo efa Ghanaian taxi driver. Because over New York, Juma nipa bebre ye Ghana fo bebre taxi. Efa no. E no call baby, e kodru baby no. Muntua sika na musi muntua. Na oduamika di wo machi sen ko baju ni sika. Ene wo nyina kagu no so. Ye bo no ne na ni ti bo ho. Okọ conscious ni yire wo ya ho bu ni ye. Wo mo hwi ni ye de ni kodru hospital no wo ye. Na meka asi asem bi so. Debiara da bibi bana se bibini ena aya na wiase nyina na bibi for community no na aye te say oh eye normal ye ma ye bibia ye normal wiase ya ye ba ye abibifo so ukoduru baby area bia abibifo bebre etimu a they consider that place dangerous ene ukotofie na wuduru baby na se woma houses bebre abrofo no se before doors pe na oma tonton wo mu fie na oma tu na oma kwa another place na asemu a eto ko bibini 200 years 300 years 400 500 years ko bibini is still judging that thing 2022 Nemon de atoye 2022 no ko bibini si eno no ye normal kwadwone omechiawo ko bibini si eno no ye normal eno no ye mu ye ninguso wo ba America ha se ya enkrofo ye ku ye ho abibifo enkrofo ekum abibifo ya bibifo wo bedru America ha wona ye kum ye twituo ebo ye yonko abibifo tuo eku wo no eya bibifo more than akwasi broni enso krom ha say ma broni bi police ni bi entwituo na wonkonkoku obi wo behu sa bibifo na mo mutwa mo hukum ho abibifo no sa bibifo no wo behu no asole no ma for placards no mo Black Life Matters. Abrofo ye racist. Abrofo mpe yasem. Wo ye Ghana ni amameka asem nchiro. Kwasi broni mpe wasem. Do you know how akwasi broni? Womu nananom sasasi we womu via sasasi we kura. Did you know how their fathers, their great grandparents, they fought for this land and they won this land? And woman nananom teso. And they've given us Kobe Bini the privilege to come here without judging us say nipa we ofre Naba family. Without judging us say nipa we ofre Diana family kwadwone omedase. Without judging us say nipa we ofre Dagbani frafra mamprusi nipa we yenkramoni without judging us. They give us the privilege. But before bonia wa ye mua ye best tatia kasama yankasa yasisa yesumai no. Kwasi Kobibini will never discuss it. But Kobibini will rather hold a dear 300 years ago, 400 years ago. Always judging there's something called slavery. And a slavery nearby, yano, abrafuno by your chrome, or mobefa yananum, abrafuno by yano, or mobe your gold, abrafuna befa your timber, abrafu guso, mufa your timber. Womone your politicians or moba na ya maye 80% and 90%. No mama or monafa 90%. No mama 10%. This is what akwas Kobe bini yeguso. We are before we are the most dangerous. We are the most dangerous people on this planet. Kobe bini. We are the most dangerous people. We are the most popular. We hate ourselves. We are the people. We cannot take the fact to say this person is Kobe Bini next to me. The people who killed this Ghanaian man. Look at the picture very well. Did you see Kwasi Broni in this picture? Tell me. Did you see any Kwasi Broni in this picture? Miss Rao, send share this video for me. Share. Did you see any Akwasi Broni in this picture? You didn't see it. Let me tell you. These kids are Womukun. This Ghanaian, they were 17, 18, 20, 21, 20, 21-year-old, and 15 years old, 16. These are the people that committed the crime who killed this Ghanaian taxi driver in New York. Mosoli anamoti Ghana. Mosoli anamoti any other country. Namoka say no, US is dangerous. No, US is not dangerous. The people, the black people, you and I, we are making the country dangerous. The country is not dangerous, but the people living in the country, they are making the country dangerous. What's Ghana? Ghana obi free north, ebedru south. Yehu sasani pani ye nipa bia, wa ye below human being. Sani pa where the suffering is okay. Look at South Africa. Ghana ni, Nigeria ni, Somalia ni, Togo ni will travel to South Africa to look for job. South Africans will say, because this person is not born South African, we are killing xenophobia. We are killing these people. Because why? They are coming here and they are taking our jobs. And you sit somewhere. You always blame Kwasi Broni. Abrafu are racist. Abrafu do not say neti Africa ye juma. Abrafu do not say neti Africa ye juma. Abi before do not say neti abrochire ye juma. Che, mommy starting psyche your mind say. Abi before do not ye dangerous people. We are dangerous. Bibini doesn't mind so be money 2 cities pe. Ko bibini the second betu obi kuma charity kuno. Stay in Ghana. Ko bibini obi bepe president to say Kufuor. Sani pano. Yetimi ku zongo sav yetimi kunipa. Na wababa president. Na be to say no news in Africa. Bese Kwasi Broni bi na eba be di ade. Ena sa Kwasi Broni no wo kum Ko bibini ana wo kum no yonko ni be di ade a enka abeye news all over the world. Man refi Joy Floyd. Joy Floyd died in America. Police ni ene tia ne kunsu kun one police ni o. The whole abi before the whole planet, the whole world abi before stood up. And they talk end racist, Black Lives Matters. But the same people who were holding placards, doing this, Black Lives Matters, these same people are killing each other. The same kind of one, your MPs, your ministers, Minister of Bejina home, where Joy Floyd the year, Ghana. Say yeah, Joy Floyd the year, na the tourism about these people. Watch Ghana Police Department mistreat people in Ghana. They pretend they haven't seen it because why? It got to be with among ourselves. That one is okay. When it comes to Bibini hitting somebody, Bibini will close his eyes and feel like that one is okay. It's okay for us to do wrong to ourselves. It's okay for us to kill each other. It's okay for us to feel like Sani power wenye nipa, Sani power wo free Togo, Nikuromu, Ahoya desert, Sani power free Burkina, onye nipa, Nanka Burkina nisu ye nipa, Togo ni ye nipa, Mali ni ye nipa, Nigeria ni Miani ye kuromu the whole Africa yeso, South Africa ni baka chno say, in our South Africa ye ha juma waha, we will not allow you Nigerian, including Wogana ni. What make us a Nigeria for Ghana? Yatiti Yajuma Bosso, we are racist than Kwasi Broni. Stop judging Kwasi Broni, so Kwasi Broni is racist. Because they are united. If you are working and you have Kwasi Broni around you on your shifter, they don't nag. They just go ahead and do their job and go home. There you will see Kobe Bini will tell you, say, I ain't gonna bust my ass for white men. I ain't gonna bust my ass for white men. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. But the same Kobe Binino doesn't want to do his or her job. But they expect the owner of the job to kiss their asses because they feel like they're supreme. And then when Kwasi Broni asks about it, then you see the same Kobe Bini will say, this Abrafo are mistreating us. Racial, almost maybe they say racial, and racist and sex racist and yeah racist. But among yourself, who could dread you na ko bibini who say, wo ye bibini, we di quarantine so one ne kasa no osresre no ordinity is from. Just a would you win nipa. New York nina e to no Ghana ni New York nina e to no. One who so be aka ho asem. One who so be aka. Black people and killing your own black people. Why would so be academic? Because it got to be with black men. When something that have to do with black men thinks that it's okay. It's okay to do your young black men abroad. Look at this video one more time. Because of copywriting,
with that attempted robbery.
My lower video.
It happened in the Rockaways this morning after the driver dropped off his passengers. Police say they attacked him. Then he fell to the ground and died. And now, as CBS 2's Alicia Reed reports, a Bronx community is in mourning as a big reward is offered for information leading to an arrest.
Jessica, the family is completely distraught. We're told within 2 hours of leaving for work this morning, police called with the tragic news. Kutan Gima, described as a peaceful man, took his last ride at work Saturday morning.
Why do you have to attack somebody for no reason? How much maybe is that money? And you took somebody's life. Come on.
Police say the taxi driver drove his 5 passengers to their Far Rockaway destination. And it was there, at Beach 54th Street and Arverne Boulevard, where the suspects didn't pay their fare and tried to rob him.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That's just awful.
Witnesses say he started chasing them, 3 males and 2 females, when he was hit in the back of the head. The taxi driver fell to the ground, hit his head, and lost consciousness. He later died at St. John's Hospital.
Right now in the house, the men's fellowship are there now. The pastor is there. Everybody is there now.
The Ghanaian community is coming together to comfort his wife and family. The 52-year-old is described as a devout Christian. He and his wife have 4 children, the oldest only 8 years old.
She's so young to hear this with 4 children. Too bad.
The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is offering a $15,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Meanwhile, friends and family are trying to wrap their minds around this terrible loss.
Loving and caring gentleman, hardworking, takes care of the family. Yeah, we've really lost a dedicated father.
Funeral expenses are being covered by Gima's employer. The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is holding a rally Sunday morning. We're told the family.
But I want to America because they been joining late. Whoa, na ko bibinia sorry. And na brafo ba ye kuro no. Opa busa Ghana ni, opa busa African. Mede me kuro mu Ghana na beka. Opa busa Ghana ni ye history. Now Ghanaians, we don't know our history no more. Upa busa Ghana ni waswa ya Adriana, manimu Adriana history, we don't know. Upa mobiso ye corner ba. Mane money corner ba history, we don't know. Obiso ye bretuo, ma bretuo ni money history, we don't know. Mobiso free phantom, more money history, we don't know. Obiso ye nkraini, money history, we don't know. But katia ni panisa onka history awani mo Ghana. The only thing we will not to tell you guys and say the white people came to Africa. They came to Ghana. They bought our brothers and sisters. They enslaved them. They took them to the sea. And and they brought them to America. And they brought them to the rest of the European country. And they maltreated black people. Because of that, racial discrimination. These people are still treating us racial discrimination. This is what black man, my country, African, especially Ghanaian person, can tell you about the history we have. Because Ghanaian men or African men or black men is not willing to accept the fact to say when a white man came to Africa, the white men did not just come and stole our brothers and sisters. They came to our kings and queens. They came to our leaders who were leading us. They swapped human beings with mirrors. They swapped human beings with blades. They swapped human beings with machetes. They swapped human beings with guns. They swapped human beings with other things. Black men doesn't want to accept that fact. Say, our own people sold our own people. We are dangerous. Let me tell you. Say, if you are scared of white men, be scared of black men too. If you are scared of white men, let your fear, most of your fear be with black men. Because black men, better in our apartment, your family members live in Ghana. They don't know how much you work. They don't know what's going on with your life. Let your fellow African person, let your fellow Ghanaian man come and stay in your apartment. Everybody in your community will know the kind of food you eat in your room. Everybody in your community in Africa will know the kind of clothes you put on in Africa. Everybody will know the lifestyle you're living here. Black men will always make sure say they will spoil each other. Then they hide their fingers and turn around and look at white men and say, look at white people. These people are so racist. These people at work, they are very racist. These people are killing us. Go to Chicago and go and find out how many black people are killing black people. Go to New York and let them tell you statistically, let them show you how many black people are pulling guns and killing each other, that how white men are attacking people. Let me tell you, we have to psych our mind. We have to psych our kids. The kind of hatred. I saw this. Na parents ne nanafoɔ no ne yɛatɛn ne yɛawra body bi mane ho sa ho aden body bi. We train our kids, we train each other. Yawo ya mana wa must start training your mind violently among your brother, among your sister. Religion krabo na asaya sem no. We treat each other terribly. Then we turn around and we blame people. Oh, Chinese, they are very united. If you see Chinese people, Chinese man will get a job and will hire only Chinese people in their job. But go and hire your fellow Ghanaian person in your business. Go and give your businesses to family members. Go and give your businesses to somebody you know. If you need a nanny in your house, go and hire nanny, Ghanaian nanny, and see that Ghanaian nanny. Everything in your house. Everybody in Ghana will know everything in your house. People you don't talk. This Ghanaian nanny will solve your problem to people you don't talk. Go and hire a Mexican nanny and see the Mexican nanny will help you. Will make sure they put your house in order. Because when they say in a Juma, before we are wicked. We are wicked, but we don't want to accept the fact to say we are wicked. We kill ourselves more than the way we always blame say white man is dangerous, white man is racist. Oh, I can see Brady is racist. Oh, who's a white man? We are racist pa. And or chairman himself should go to my country. Yes, go to your country. Because everywhere you will see a lot of black community. That place is dirty. Dirtiness. because we believe asase we yam fa nko baby a. We believe asase we yam fa nko baby a. Enti Paul na wadi gu ni area no watcha honhom bi because ono on the country because he or she is getting out from this planet. It will be said no. That makes where we live very dirty. Baby, black people among ourselves, your group will be a fight. Then you will see fight. Because each person wants somebody to kiss their ass. To make them feel supreme. That is black people for you. Makobi bininyo papa. Bobi dininyo Africana bedra brochire. That person wanting you to worship her forever and ever. Amen. Obi, nani niya hiya ka. Akwa ejuma, wa man one day ride the pet. Wa man ride the pet keko. Said nene ka say, and now when this called the metro mass. Wa fano edenako. Ejuma mu one day pet. Sa papa ya na ko bibini ye ni niya Ghana nino. O peso tesa wa turning niya Ghana nino forever and ever. So we better social media. Now we comment to a video wasia. That person will call you and tell you say, "Who had dodo?" No person tell say, "Why your papa wouldn't you right to say because of so a man one right one day you don't have the right to express yourself." Sadi pana waya papa edo ba brochire no. Sadi pana who sa watch video. Sadi pana who sa obet one ani age. Wa be gina screen ani, wa kwese TikTok, wa be see Facebook. Wa was stressable or person really even stress or sa or tonyum, you will see the person who brought this person from Ghana will say, who do didodo, who go busi anyone say, who go enough for anyone say, because that black man think say, why you didn't Ghana nini papa, the no baka ni penity, nan say mama baka say bitrebe, and it's a true story. Abaya bia, nane mami abodam, minim samubi who this article la, ne mami abodam, and this girl, ebkofa ne mami. Ede ne maame piepie ye amanfo hu ne maame eboa ne sikasemu ma ne maame nya nnuro nom ye tibi de ne maame ko hospital anche bia na Ghana ni ge wo Ghana asempa na make this article mumu bia hu ge no wo Ghana wakoye nose pierce wakobo ne hwinim en profo na ye support no ama ne maame anya na duro na nom ne say wo baso dodo Adaya, wakobo di hwirim. Sa na tie dia, ne maame hospital no ne ya fa mani biem. Wa hu ko bibini. Ko bibini we love with condition. Ko bibi we love because we want to stand on each other and make you feel say ko bibini na timi ya ni nua Ghana ni papa. O se me ya papa na Awurade Nyankopon hyira me. Because Bibini doesn't see say, he or she responsibility, obligation as a human being to help your fellow brother and sister. When you see your brother is in need help, call Bibini will help somebody. Akulai and nemaka koto esraha. Nama kochicha ma poor people. Na ala ashirame we are wicked. And ne meye nipa we papa. Na Awurade Nyankopon ahweso ashirame we are wicked. And then mahuso obi wo mi area ohia moa meya ne papa no menya heaven akọ. You don't know God. Black people, we are wicked. Accept the fact that we don't love each other. When you see your fellow black woman, black man standing next to you, be very careful. You've met your devil. You met your devil. What was say New York taxi driver na ye cool no? Also be amunyama come on atum. Yes, because a black man e cool no. Yes. And your black men, black teenagers, look at it. Black teenagers ne kunwo. Yes. Black teenagers and the kunwo. Black teenagers ne kunu ntino. Enye enhaden. Ne mom say you call bibini and you call broni and kola kwatugu who say brofon kola will never do this that. Abrofon kola are bully. They are bully in school, but they will never do this and try and see. Because Sabroni akola no say ne papa ye ex-convict kura wo free prison bar. Sa o how na wo farm no or person or ending generational curse. That will be home to make sure the bad boy no will stay home and study and not come to become like a bad father he was. But you will see a black man who thinks that he is an ex-convict. So he will make sure the generation will also become an ex-convict. Black men will see that when time no suicide no go school no the bucket in the city to consume the bakulana wabedro America hana or no fa bucket in consume no all suffer to say no. This is why we are going through this, and our generation is becoming like a curse onto the whole planet. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept it. But you want to accept 200 years ago. What happened 200 years ago? You don't want to accept it. You want to accept the fact that 300 years ago, somebody came to Africa and they enslaved us. You are not willing to forgive that. You are not willing to give up that. You are not willing to let that thing go and move on with your life. You are still holding on to that. But you're watching your fellow black men killing each other. Killing each other. And that one, it's okay. It's okay because it's among ourselves. It's among ourselves. What will say president have an issue statement about this Ghanaian taxi driver who got killed? What will say government have issued any statement? No. But let it be Sanke Yokwasi Broni and the cool Joy Floyd. Kwasi Broni and the cool Joy Floyd. Ewa New York and Ewa America. And can your president will come and issue statement and say they should end racism. And can your president will make sure say Minister of D&D will do a year. Don't forget, Minister of Tourism said they did a year for Joy Floyd. Joy Floyd, I want him Ghana. No one for being him Ghana. They make sure they put their voice in it for that problem to solve. For people to see, say, we don't accept the fact of racism, but we accept the fact that black men killing each other. That one we say, it's okay. That one there, so okay. We accept the fact, say, black men will suffer. That one, it's okay. Black men, yo, papa. Now you have to sound tall. Black men, yeni niya Ghana ni papa. And it's so on tunnel. Black men, to honest and his self-esteem, very lower. Or no, the self-esteem, you're very low. No. Or who say we are buyer now you're bawalini. You feel yourself. You love yourself. You love to dress. You love to dance. You love to show up. You see, that person can be your kuma and will talk against it. Say your kuma you go anima sedudo because your kuma is sort of sasa and the piano address it because we low self-esteem because of the bayonet in muno or being fabin shenimu. Na ninche mo biswa ninche mo shadia to R. Kelly and saying TikTok. Let me tell you, I disagree with what R. Kelly did. That is never allowed on this planet. But go to TikTok and see stories that black men are doing. Go to TikTok and see how people are happy about what happened to R. Kelly. Because this is our man. I know Benyesika power bottom. My black man in Yesika. My black man Yesika in a community. And see what the black man want a fellow black man to treat him. He or she want to lay on the floor for the fellow black men to step, for him to step on them. And let Bill get money. Let somebody get money. Let Mark Zuckerberg get a chance to have Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg will make sure everybody on the planet can use Facebook. Let black men invent Facebook. What the best share them you sue on in the family. Yes. My black man invent TBB. Or the best share them on no kwabe you sue. My black man in Yesika. Ewa busiem. Or no kwa side in the bay ye. Debiana busia for freno. Bra me ban school fees, you know. Bra ma me yale. Bra, o mami sika mi kuna bome. Black man de timi nya sika. Na ni community na ya wo no. Baby o ko school no. Ni fellow kids ko school at the form. Be black man better car. No abeka to so better 800,000 car. No de be year he say what you default because of the 800,000 car. In fact, uko floor hona. Ka kwan na wade car ne nam so no mfutu kwan. But watimi anya sika 800,000. E dia koto ka dem. Yeah, more. Sorry for me to tell you this. Let's start and face the facts. My black man Yesika. Obesifia kon crown. to make sure the whole community will worship him. For him, everybody to know, so when Jessica, black man. And he will watch malaria. He will watch malaria in the community. Get a bit more see. And he or she will turn around and say, the government is not treating us well. Meanwhile, you have a car worth $800,000. We would black man. My black man, Yeska, Mayweather. Look at Mayweather. Mayweather, Yesika, the top billions of dollars. Watch. Now, Bono. Billions of dollars change. Now, Gunikomu. Billions of dollars in Tale cars. No fast strippers. No tusika go amoso. Because one are brain and one is steady. And they watch our fellow black kids going through problems in school. America, kids are going hunger in school. Drugs. To say when the community move. And they watch their fellow black men suffer among their community. Because shady and ponyankupo hunumobo. When Yesika into one what team. Makolebi nyale wo community bim. Makolebi nemfuno she. Makolebi infra. Makolebi ya want to disable. And watch who will come and save that little child. Kwasi Brody will come and open organization and make sure they will help that child. Meanwhile, your government will get more amount, billions amount of cities. Share it among themselves. Incentive and they watch their next generation kids suffering. Black men for you. This is why we are very dangerous people. And we don't want to accept the fact. To teach our kids coming. To save them. Problems are identity or yaoni or tiny ability or we have to end it. No, black men will not end it. Black men will not end it. Generational curse. Sawo wabusiamu we obi obunyina your more Christopher. Now would your person be Christonia? You are a problem to the family. Wabusiamu obi apatale koko. Now what your own part talekoko? No, you are a problem to the family. You also have to wear a talekoko because black men we live our life to say Jesse footballers. You live with Jesse. Yes, don't judge white men. Some white men are racist. The racist among ourselves is more than what white men is. The racist among ourselves we practice racist. We watch racist. We eat racist. We stay racist. We raise our kids with racism. Yes. Opa. Mabaya bin kononko wali broni. Edobia timusa Ghana tutu ni na wali broni. Miwa so it's never true. Racism. Racist. This is why the world is not taking us serious. This is why some countries they don't respect us. Because we don't respect ourselves. Seriously, we don't value ourselves. We don't respect ourselves. If you see a black man mistreating a black woman, do you think somebody will respect black woman? Brofo mana na mani kamu kru. Because ne papa make sure so tena fie and what it say no. He made sure his daughter is treated like a princess. And who will find a daughter now? Treating a daughter like a princess. But look at you. How you watch somebody treat your own daughter, your own son. And you think somebody will treat your child when your child gets to England, America, Canada, Indonesia, China. You think they will treat you good? No. Because Africa and Kasano, we leaders don't take you for nothing. So black people, we hate ourselves more than we blame. Abrafo said they hate ourselves. They hate us. We kill each other. We kill each other. More than the way we say, Abrafo are the one killing us. We kill, if you come to America here, and if you want to get fat about how many black men are shoot to another black man, you'll be amazed. So Uba America has said, now how many America for ya black Americans, young blacks you'll be amazed. One of my co-worker, Akola ne ye miss child. Wo wadwuma ma ne ye friend say, ne ba boyfriend enafofo in front of the little child, ne man kola nketoa. Ya ba be boni tuo e wo ne manim all because of money. Black men doesn't mind say obi man sika ketewa bi obeku ne yonko black men. Don't blame Bruni. They haven't done anything. They have money. And one more betoye. Or mobile yes woman may you. What titru now who are supposed to protect you. They are the people that sold your brothers and sisters to Bruni. Wahem for now. Mokoto to womo. Or koje safo da sebre. Dian Wamo kwa konda. And so more him for titles no. Wamo omona nanom. And selling mo. Ediji ahwehwe. Etu aboba. Gunpowder. Yes. So stop blaming white people and blame ourselves. The kind of wickedness we are doing to ourselves. Thank you. My point today's show. Let me read some comments. Ma Felicia say, we are dangerous indeed. And Ma Felicia and Patrick is saying, and Gifty Agre, how are you, sis? Or say, big time, sis. Okay, Ebenezer Ando, Ebenezer, I'm still on catch. How are you, bro? And Brakwaku age you or say nobody will demonstrate because he wasn't kumba. Yes, Brakwaku. Mesowa who saw be a bejina why and black people killing black people. They won't demonstrate because enya broni ne kun. And so senka kwase broni and a compo sa Ghana ni taxi driver yeah. And can you see black people? And black life matters. Black life matters. Black life matters. Ono no black life matters so. As why am ye in yonko black men edi. Ewa adwuma. What did no want tro? What did no want tro me in edi? And black life matters. What to seek out kunu yonko black men. Black life matters. Wakota drugs are man yonko black men so one no madam. Black life matters. Yes, Obabeka. We are dangerous. We don't want to accept the fact that we are dangerous. Look at your country, Ghana. Look at how your leaders are treating you. Bibininya diane o person no nko ani no amene na funya kese. Na ne yonkwa bibifo mfawo. Ne yanka so no nko na ya defo in his community. Kwa bibini, we have to end this. Nana Kunadu say it's so sad. No kra nana. And Kwajonio say corrupt mindset all over. Kwaku age is changing the narrative of our mindset. Yes. Bra Kwaku age so why won't follow no follow no. Because oh ma mete and can me imagine how me can't will say, oh, yeah, Ghana need taxi hey. Ghana need taxi driver yeah kunwi. And America, Ghana for more America. This is the people with low mindset. Listen. This is the people with low mindset. They cannot tell you the truth. They know the truth, but they won't tell you. This is how they address stories like this. I will say for Matisia say, yeah, Ghana need beer. Why taxi driver? Our bronze. Na wakofa akata fo nkola beer. Akata fo nkola ano ya puna kuno. Mommy hwe ni na say the we are ye hu America hu. Wanna catch us America hu. The people in it the America hu. Me tell me kuro mo Ghana abrochire hay. Me backyard me lock ye. Me front door me leave me front door to or sometimes. Me car I don't lock my car. One who saw be aba be we me car mo niama no. One who saw me window here tally has here obi agudaba. No. One who saw be aba che me ba de me ba she baby say one first car mommy I know. Go to your country Ghana. Horon kwase brofo we are 99.99%. Abrofo kitwa bi na wo ho. Be wo kura mo Ghana ya chetakura de ni akola. Ya chetakura di fo akola no o ya black. A black man took them. Say o ma wo fo fa sikamra. Ya fa sikama ye be ku wo are the kids alive. That place too is not dangerous. That place is dangerous. Taxi driver be our Ghana Kumasi Murafi. Another black man, Ghanaian, took this taxi driver. Kochani tia wia kete. Na ya kwase broni ne ku ne Ghana na. Aya kwase broni ne ku taxi driver no Ghana. Debi Ghana ni ne ku no yonko Ghana ni. And no you will never hear it. You will never hear people talking about it. Nancy, another taxi driver and the best friend, another best friend, catch and say, this is how he's getting money. Or kunkum nipa di nipa tima mala. Eti yon kunada for taxi driver no. Ampeni apa omedo nada for taxi driver no. Eko ye. Eko kuno. Kokuno na area half wache ye. Why ne kuno? Black man ne kuno. Ne kura mu Ghana ni ne kuno. Nada for ni ko bibini ye wo ye Ghana ni e ne kuno. And so when some people who address a story, hey, ni say US ya bubo to our US. Ya kunkum nipa wa US. US ayehu US di anchani ya shutu nipa wo ha. What is obi aku nipa? Aya hwe nipa kro na wo ku nipa no. Shama me. Na hwe di enti nipa ni ku nipa no. Aya duboni nti. Aya oba hu nti. Obi amre no ho ase ama obi se oye bibini nti. Obeku no kwa. Nebom kwase brodi ba ku jimi ne ho. No anu si di bone a. Then you see all of the people, everybody, abrofia racist, Black Lives Matters, and racism, racial discrimination, and abrofunum pemasem, we lazy, ukwa juma late, we supervise your brody, wano yan tetene said ya wukura mu Ghana, wube kone teacher ni wanyem, nana fu, ocheho, no de ne sadam na fuso. Na ne kola obetira o made egu asa school ni de bedi no ma ne nyeme no ate wo no de ne sanam na fuso ene de me hoya me basa me timi me school ene de na me ti ntasuo panti amaye late enti no na the headmaster kana no atum enti wo bedura brochire ha no wadwene ye usasa na kwasi broni ye na dwuma a me ye late 5 minutes pe 5 minutes pe ena me supervisor na ha me sa no me call it out 5 minutes pe. I left earlier 2 minutes pe. Next say me clock out 5:30 and then me clock it out 5:28. Me supervisor no on pema sem massa ono yang tete no sa corrupt mind no. Yang fa sa corrupt mind na tete no. The identity ni adwumade no koreka. Enti sa wo supervisor na wo se what time because wo ye bibini. Who could read you, mama? Why your phone call? Your phone call. Then be out your phone call at Alwasu. And the one animal I can hear Juma. And to expect is a supervisor no. Who will phone call tea? On Cananuntum. On my Juman in Coffum. Now who phone call a man for who trona woodin tea. A Juman in say, then a Juman mono. And to a becan also supervisor pewasem. Because supervisor wouldn't say, wo we a bibini. Yama overtime I won't je. Debia will be na do overtime where jumum. Overtime pie, no de money pada debia were reliable. Obeti ni do overtime abe jumamua. Sadia baya next time no omo hia nipa biema. Nipa ne beba. Yama overtime obeti ni aye pass wonye. Da wo supervisor amfa ma wo. Wo wagene ni se wo supervisor de ye brodi. Pewasem. And to supervisor ni ye racist. But time na adwuma ni hia wo no you didn't help the adwuma na yanko kwase broni na wotena se hu say this is my job, this is what feeding my family, this is what feeding my family members, this is what's going to give me pension pay, this is what's going to give me 401k when I retire, this is what's giving me health insurance when I need to go to hospital, I need to take this job as my life and savior. What the Bible na your life and savior na sa we supervisor one day pet one more overtime. What's the one tiasie? Wo betiasie massa. Stop racism among yourself. Be serious as a black man. Take your fellow black men serious. The way you love yourself. Love your fellow African. The way you love your Quran. Love your fellow African. The way you love your Bible. Love your fellow African. The way you love your Shnap and your Kosia. And if we do this, we can become the most powerful people on this planet. And stop the blaming business. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I end today's show Wow, about page and also be share. Thank you very much for your input on the show. Me da obi biala wo comment ya say thank you very much for commenting. Wow, ba ya one commenting. It's okay. Thank you very much for coming here. You make sure say the page become interactive. Thank you YouTube before I'm sharing in I am mon copy link and share enter on WhatsApp groups. I love the way you people are supporting me always. I'm very grateful. Ebenezer Ando say thank you so much, my sister. God bless you and telling us the truth. Thank you too, bro. And Tofik Rahim say Kwaku Eji, follow me on Facebook. Okay, you be Kwaku follow you. Okay. And Nana Kunedu says so it's so sad. I agree. Ma Felicia BM said we are dangerous indeed. And okay. Abusi Madam was say. Sauba show you so say and you mean say na want to make kabiema. We will come either Sunday night or Monday morning. Thank you for joining Sugar Drops page and Sugar One. Thank you.
Are you speaking to experts like him?
First of all, there's a recognition that
he says that there's no need for the e-levy.
Well, that's his point of view.
He's an expert.
But he's an expert. They're experts in government as well, and we think it's necessary.
I have connection in Ghana. So let's buy this. When I went back after processing my relatives' documents, I went back and Ghanaians have won a lot of.
And already there's a litany of complaints about the implementation. I've heard complaints of transfers of under 100 cedis being subject to tax contrary to the law. And I've heard others say.
And take your next meeting now.
Yes, I some me secretary by. Me the chairman by. Me party for be by.